Hello everyone, this is Singh, broker owner with Supermax Realty. Welcome to my channel Real Estate Edge with Singh. Friends, in today's video, I like to share a topic which is very close to my heart. And every day when I meet young couples who are looking to buy their first property in Canada, what sort of challenges they are facing, and personally why I feel that our government at all the levels have failed us as Canadians. And I would like to share some stats, what politicians are saying, and what is the truth or ground reality. And I feel they're just kicking a can down the road and blaming each other. So let me share some stats so that way you will know how I feel next 4, 5 years, 2 years will be very tough or challenging, housing market in Canada, and we have certainly reached a crisis level. So first point, guys, I like to share is the government of Ontario says we need 1.5 million homes by 2031. But here is the fact: in past 40 years, they have never built more than 850 homes in 10-year period. So government need to do something they have never done before. We have to need cooperation of the government at all the levels, industry, which is construction industry. We need lot of labor to take care of that. Second thing, Canadian Mortgage Housing Corporation also came up with the stat that we need to build 5.8 million new homes in next 9 years. And that basically translate to over 600,000 homes every year. And if I talk about last year housing, finishes in Canada, we made 250,000 homes last year. And this year it is getting even harder for the builders to make more homes. The reason is I spoke about these challenges in other videos as well. Recent news in one of the biggest Toronto papers says 22% builders, they have either cancelled or postponed their new housing developments. The reason is because of higher cost. They are not sure about when the completion happens. Will the buyers qualify at the higher rates? Even the lenders who are giving, financing all these projects, they are really concerned about feasibility. When they start a project, when a builder start a project or a site, and it takes, few years for approval and construction, will it be feasible or worthwhile for builders to, sell those houses, and would the buyers be willing to pay that kind of money? So those are bigger challenges, and definitely recently in media, I'm sure a lot of you have noticed there was news about appraisals coming short of what people paid in pre-construction market, and there's a lot of pain for some buyers who don't know how the market works. Another point I like to share is red tapeism. I feel in our Ontario it takes forever for bureaucracy, slow decision making to make our housing very, very expensive. Other point is high development charges and financing rates. So these are very, very critical components for any developer to sell and profit. That is the way mostly entrepreneurship works. Last week I was talking to one of my friends who live in States, America, and he was saying in his city, he was talking to local counselor. They said the city approvals can be as quick as 8 to 10 weeks. That's crazy. And here I know I've been selling real estate in Ontario, Greater Toronto area for last 19 years. And I talk to a lot of developers and planners. They say it will require at least couple of years, maybe 2 years, 24 months, 18 months for any zoning approvals. So recent news that 22% developers or builders are cancelling projects which are already approved for zoning, shovel ready, and they don't want to make it. It just shows me that we are going from worse to worse situation as compared to our housing crisis. Another things I want to share about is our population growth. I feel politicians are kind of clueless. So here is the numbers you need to watch. So in June of 2023, population of Canada reached 40 million. And in next 2 months, our population reached 40,250,000. So we added 250,000 people in just 2 months. What that means is every 8 months, we are increasing our population to over people coming to Canada. So every 8 months, we will be bringing close to 1 million people who will be coming to Canada, including lots of our students, and mostly they go to colleges, and the colleges don't have affordable housing to shelter them. So I meet a lot of international students. I came to Canada 20 years ago as an international student as well. So I see the challenges they face. I feel their pain, and I don't blame them. The blame is all the people involved in policy making and bringing those people, giving them false hope. It has to change. And another thing I noticed in market is a lot of people who bought rentals in 2019, 18, 2020, now they're reaching our brokerage. They want to either see their options of selling or leasing at a higher price point. Again, if the mortgage goes up at renewal, all those owners, they have no option but to ask higher rents. I can't blame the owners. They're providing a service to shelter or house more people, whether they're coming as a foreign worker, they're migrating from other province, or the students. The responsibility, federal government or municipal government, they have to take the responsibility as well. If you're bringing people, a normal investor or a homeowner who put their life savings to buy a rental and providing a service, then they have to fight bureaucracy. If they don't get paid for rent or some situation happen, they have to go to court, landlord tribunal, wait 6, 8, 12 months for a hearing. Everything is broken down. I'm disappointed. Sorry for my rant. I love Canada. I've been living here 20 years, and I have seen things in last 6, 7 years go simply downhill. So policies, folks, have to change. The government, labor force in construction, industry, they have to come with innovation ways to increase the production of the homes. We can't simply push a button and double our production, as I shared the stats. So as far as the resale market, guys, my gut feeling is they come up with the new stats for inflation yesterday, 3.3% inflation rate in Canada. I'm pretty sure you see the gas prices, housing cost, you see, anything, normal consumers buy, it is again very expensive. And my gut feeling says it is very probable September the 6th, we will have another quarter rate point hike. So, plan accordingly. And I feel that the fall and winter market might have fewer sales. So most of the markets where our company works, Supermax Realty, we sell in Greater Toronto area, Kitchener-Waterloo, London, Windsor, Chatham. All those areas I see listings are now, coming more and more on the market. Some investors who invested in certain, cities or towns, they can't sustain with the negative cash flow for longer. Some buyers or sellers, especially the people who have to relocate for the jobs, they have to sell. But again, the higher interest is making them hard, to buy another property. So sales will probably decline in fall market. Inventory keeps growing. In some cities, it is already reaching 3 months supply on the market, 2.5 months supply on the market. So all in all, it is a crisis in Canada for housing. And I think government has to respond vigorously for all the challenges we face. Talk to you soon. This is Jimmy Singh, broker owner with Supermax. If you need any advice pertaining to buying or selling and want to know whether it is the right time for you, please give us a call. My direct number is 647-961-2639. My office number is 519-933-2559, or you can visit my website www.supermaxrealty.ca. Or if you are a first time viewer to my channel, Real Estate Edge with Jimmy Singh, please subscribe and share your thoughts and comments about Canada housing crisis. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.